Ciao Giuventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. Fino alla fine, until the end. These are the words that I have chosen to start the video with, because I think that fino alla fine is also recapping a bit everything that happened in the last 48 hours or 3000 minutes. Craziness. I was right on one thing, on one big thing, is that football is writing history as we speak. Football will probably never be the same again, ever, after everything what happened in the last 48 hours. A lot of people were asking, Giuseppe, can you do a live to explain us, to be with us step by step? Yesterday I was live together with Luca Montblanc, with Romeo Agresti, with a lot of people to understand what happened, to follow it step by step. For all the questions also that I had to have some answers, I tried to make my own idea. You know that I am and I was in favor of the Super League, because for me it was a great and it is a great valid project that can save football of a lot of things. I want to speak about it in this video. I wanted to take my time to think about it, how I wanted to explain these kind of words. I also wanted to see what the Italian, but especially the international papers were saying, because apparently the fino alla fine is really a Juventus thing and not really something that we used to say in England. Until the end doesn't sound as good as fino alla fine. Apparently they left. And this is how Mundo Deportivo started, with Brexit. Because they did it again. They left. This time, European Super League. They left it before it started. After statements with letters. After a beautiful internet site. After having their logo there, 48 hours. Why did they leave? I will try to explain it, but first, a rush through all the media. How did they translate what happened? A Bola is saying, rest in peace Superliga. Rest in peace Super League, with the funny kind of joke of 18 April 2021 until 20 April 2021. 2 days it lasted apparently. Tuttosport sono crollati, they collapsed. And then we have Gazzetta dello Sport, super flop. You see, they are all playing with the words super. Who is the most hilarious one? Who is the most funny one? European Super League for Mirror Sport. We continue. L'équipe, ça c'est le football. Because yesterday, a small team from National 2 won versus Toulouse from the League 2. They won, they go into the semi-final of the Coupe de France. They are saying this is football. The small team that is able to beat a big team. We will come back on that one as well later. Victory for fan power is chosen by Daily Express, and Metro Sport also from UK saying the people's games. This is all what the papers were reporting. Not only the papers, but also the clubs were making official statements, like Arsenal yesterday, who said we made a mistake, sorry for the Super League. Or Liverpool owner Harry Johnson, or John Henry, sorry, who said apologize for everything. Apologize to everyone, Jurgen, Billy, to the players, and to everyone who worked so hard at Liverpool FC to make the fans proud. So after reading all these papers and the front pages, what I understand, apparently, is that the football for the poor, the football of the fans, won. The mass, the people choice has won. The bad guys were punished. The good guys are winning. This is what I understand. And now we will have again, or probably, the most beautiful, transparent football ever. So if we are going into that, towards that direction, I want that the 6 questions of Roberto Renga, an important, intelligent man and journalist, Italian one, that is not a Juve fan, I want the 6 questions to be answered. If really the football of the poor and the fans has won. Because I have the same questions, identically. The first one, can we expect from now on lower salaries of all the players? Because we have to survive, because we are in an economical crisis. Will players like Gosens, Alexander Trent-Arnold, all these players will lower their fee when they will renegotiate their contract Will they ask less money because they understand the moment and they want to be sure that the fans understand them and support them? That's the first thing I want to understand. The second one is for the fans, for us. Will we be able to pay normal prices when we go to a game instead of paying 100 and more euros to see a game? I paid 100 and more euros. I even paid 400 euros to see a Champions League game, Valencia, Juventus, where I was on the fourth stage. I was seeing the players like that. Will that change now that it is for the fan, really? Will we continue to see all these useless games of Nations League and so on and so on? Will we see them like Pep Guardiola said yesterday? Lewandowski. He played so many that he missed now the quarterfinals, and his team, where he was actually training 10 months for that big objective, was playing actually versus PSG without him. They lost because of extra games. Extra games where player of the national team of Italy came back with COVID. Will there be a fair distribution of all the money that is involved? Will we pay everyone equally? Or will we continue to pay 150 million euro for Norwich that is promoted from Premier League, while the club that is winning the Champions League is winning less? Norwich, that promoted 2 times in 3 years, they won 300 million. The television rights of Juventus of Italy are 80 million. Will the gains will they be distributed equally? I'm asking myself that. Will the mediators like UEFA and FIFA that are taking a big part of the cake in terms of revenue, will they leave? Will they make a step aside? Will they distribute? Will they give a bit more money? Will we stop the World Cup? Because it's a big polemic. Will we stop it or not? I will even add more. If we speak about Lega, Serie A, when we have the Super Cup, will we continue to go in Asia for the fans? Will we continue to go in a lot of rich countries for the show? Or will we really stay in Italy? What happened? What really happened according to me? My ideas yesterday, because I was following and I tried to build them. And sorry for the long videos, guys, but I try to step by step explain. Boris Johnson, Premier of UK, of Britain, he said that yesterday he had a meeting with a lot of representatives of Premier League, of FA and football fans to discuss, and that he would have done everything to stop the proposal of the Super League. Everything. Big pressure on the teams. Seferin magically, and I will read what is written, the reports saying that the organization is working on an investment fund to create a budget of 4.5 billion euros, which could extend to 7 million. Coincidence yesterday after the Super League, after JP Morgan that was saying that there would be a big investment between the 3.5 and the 7 billion. According, it's really strange. It's a coincidence that now suddenly UEFA has more money. But the most coincidence, the most bigger, really strange thing for all the people that were saying, no, we don't want the football without relegation. We want the sportive. We want people that actually fight and deserve to have it. Really strange, because the new Champions League format will have suddenly new spots for elite clubs that failed to qualify. So if you fail to qualify but you are an elite club, what is an elite club? You will still have your spot if Champions League in the future Champions League format. Strange that actually the idea of Super League that everyone is hating, that is now applied with the new Champions League format. Really strange, the money. Boris Johnson that put some pressure. What is the Super League answer after the departure of the 6th English team, and probably even more. Let's see what Inter will do, what Milan will do, and the other clubs that are not respecting the Fino alla Fine pact. They are saying that the project is not giving up at the moment, but they will reshape it, because the goal is the beauty of the game. The goal is to survive. We are proposing a new competition because current one isn't working. It is not working as it is today. English clubs have been forced to leave due to the outside pressure. Exactly what I was saying. Juventus president answered to all the people that said about the rumors about himself resigning of Juventus, he said, "I am not leaving the club, and who says the opposite bring me luck." These are the words of Andrea Agnelli as I speak. Corriere dello Sport, and this is the last page as I wanted to show you, said, "Sta saltando, the Super League project is crashing." Indeed, it probably crashed, but then costretti a cambiare. Agnelli made an interview to Repubblica and not to Corriere dello Sport saying we are forced to change. We are really forced to change to beat also teams like Norwich and the Premier League system that are getting richer and richer and richer and richer. Italy is not. They want to fight against it. He made a big interview explaining all the reasons why. It's quite long, but I think he already said and repeated why he was changing and wanted that pyramid effect to save actually all the clubs and not only the elite clubs. Having more money, taking away the mediators, the third party that UEFA is, that is taking all the money without taking any risk, but actually doing it by themselves, having the money and distributing it to all the teams, why and how, with transfer market, with a more attractive project. This is it, guys. This is it about all the reports about how I build it up. I continue to stick about the idea that football has to change. For me, there is a big problem with football, with Champions League, with all the competition, and football has to change if I think about the next generation. Next generation that will see the football when we will be old. The next generation that will invest money to make football live. I want to see again a Cristiano Ronaldo versus Messi. I want to see again a Mbappe for years being a star and being idolatrized. Like me when I was a kid having a poster of Del Piero in my room. I want all these things happening. I want also Juventus to be part of it, but I also want Atalanta to be part of it. I want all the teams to be part of it for the beauty of football. But I said it and I repeat it. I am a Juventus fan and I understand the moment. If I see on YouTube how many pressure I received because we didn't vote Holland, because we didn't buy Mbappe and all these big names, Lewandowski, because we bought mediocre players at zero. This was probably the solution. Solution to give an entertainment product, to make a big show, to have more money, to distribute it immediately. This is what I believe. Let's see what will happen. I'm really curious to see what will happen. One thing is sure, is that the Fino alla fine, I will have it here on my channel. I will put my face on it. I will speak to you. Even if a lot of people are insulting, it is what it is. As I always say, it is what it is. I put my face on the Fino alla fine, but apparently the English clubs and all the other ones that are leaving, they are not actually deserving the Fino alla fine motto. This was it. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Forza. Fino alla fine. Juve.